Key Cooperative, like other co-op models, is a membership-based organization, and so our growers and our producers own the cooperative. Today we have just about 3,200 members. We have 4 main divisions: agronomy, energy, feed, and grain. And we're a little more diverse. We also have a lumber and construction division, and we have a Napa Auto Care Center down in the Sully office. We have an agronomist in every one of our 19 locations, if not more than one. So that number of agronomists will work personally with all of their growers on the benefits of their practices and what they can do to improve soil health, and introduce, if conservation practices is something that is important to the grower, they'll obviously take them down that path and introduce some options for them. The sustainable practices, of course, we know that our growers have been implementing those for years and years, but now it's just kind of telling their story and elevating those conservation practices. And soil health has always been a huge science component for our agronomy team to work with their growers on. And these topics of sustainable practices have always been around, and they are important to us. It's now time to take it to the next level and really feature it in our marketing, saying it is important, it has been important to us, it is important to us, and we will be promoting it moving forward. So FYI growers, when you hear it and see it coming from us, don't be surprised, because it's something that's really important to our business plan moving forward, and you'll continue to see it for years to come. We had a grower event 18 months ago and introduced our growers to what does sustain mean. It can mean a lot of different practices to different people. So figure out what works best for you and incorporate it into your operation. So the education component is still, I would say we're still there. We're still in the education time frame. We're still talking about it with our growers. We're also at the point where we are registering acres in Sustain. So that tool would be an evaluation process that our agronomist would go out to those acres and review that with the grower, talk about what practices they are applying to their operation. Our partnerships with organizations like Prairie Rivers, we are always open to those partnerships. And so I think as those grow and develop and we can promote them, I think that more conservation efforts will be introduced just through the partnerships. We talk about sustain, we talk about being stewards of the land. We talk about sustain, preparing the land for future farmers. So over generations, land has been passed down from one grandpa to another dad to another son, and we've talked about the importance has been raised enough. We're sure that for generations, farmers we know have been advocates for the land, have been good stewards of the land. But with science today, we can prove there are things that we should and shouldn't do in order to make that land farmable for our next generation and 100 years down the road, so that our farm economy is still viable to produce food for the world.